Hey, tours. It's your boy Domination. This is Back in the Basics. Sugar the Deuces. I would do text, baby. Again. All the place. It's right back in the basic. Sugar the Deuces. I would do text, baby. Man, that was back. You know what it is. Real man rise up. Fake man rise down. Real woman rise up. Fake woman rise down. Practical preach and preach on. And today's topic we're going to talk about is, I want to talk about this. I said I'm done talking about racism, but I got to talk about this. What this Mark Cuban incident, what he said. I'm not surprised what Mark Cuban was been. It's been taught. Racism been taught from every parent's household. Is much parents' responsibility to hold accountable. System got to hold itself accountable because of that they separated from each of different parts of white, different parts of black, different parts of Latinos, different parts of Asians. You supposed to hate everyone. It doesn't include into you or any included to else. You supposed to hate anyone because they don't learn to live embrace it, to live life and live embrace and to give to life. People don't care about that, man. It doesn't matter what the color of your skin. It only matters what the kind of person that you is. But only thing the color ever matters when you what you identify, you associate the people that you with. For example, I come from the African or American community, or black Americans, or descendants from Africa, descendants from slave people, or free people of colored society. You say that much. From the Democrats and Republicans. You got whites been taught that they was being enslaved or they slaved to other people. What I'm saying is everybody hold accountable they were slaves. You got Asians been taught they've been enslaved other people. You got Latinos been enslaving other people, and Middle East and everybody else. I don't like racism. I don't, because I'll kill them in a minute and they be disbanded, be gone. Like that incident I had a couple 2 months or 3 months ago. My damn neighbor, thanks to that, now it's because the guy said something. He should have never said nothing to me. And he tried to piss me off on purpose. And I know exactly what they're doing. Some people just like that ain't got no life. I got a life to live. Some people just can't stand the people being happy, and they want you to be more miserably like they is. And I'm not. I got other things I got to worry about. But they say, do racism will ever end? I don't think so. The number one problem is colorism. Racism been taught in every parent's household. What to redefine what white is. If it's come from white or European, what to define a black or African, what defined by Latinos or Latin or Hispanic. What defined by Native Americans or Hawaiian Native or Native Indian. Or what defined by Asians or Oriental. That's what they call, from Japanese and Chinese. And what defined from any other people of color, from Middle East to Pakistan to Indian. See, this is why people are confused when it comes to race. Whites need to study race more. Blacks need to study race a lot more. Asians need to be studied a race a couple or more, and Latinos need to study race more to study a lot more, because I ain't gonna lie, colorism did a good job when it comes from the United States of America. Why are we so different? I think God just made us different part of shade of people. That's what I think. If you get two people falling in love with each other, you can produce different breed of color people. And that's what I think. It doesn't matter who is the first. If who's so-called pure, they say. There is no so-called pure. Because if it was, then why are we so far different from each other? That's when it start all that conflict. I see it now. Between blacks and Latinos, to whites, to Latinos, to blacks, to Asians, to blacks and whites, and a whole lot more. Between the gays and the straight, between the men and the woman, between the religion. People believe in God, some people believe in their own God, some people believe in Satan, some people don't believe in Satan. But like I said again, they believe in God or Satan. But my point is this, it's not what I believe, it's what you believe. I never believe in racism. I just think the number one problem is colorism. Everybody call themselves color, especially black people. We the only group call themselves color because when I did the research, it says blacks can produce any other color, even white. It says it right there. Where you think that whites come from all different shades? Whites come from reddish white to pale white to pink, a pink melon, olive oil, bino white, or dirty whites. You got blacks come from different shades to light skin to dark skin to caramel to red bone to yellow bone. Different shade. Yellow bone and red bones come from white and Asians. Let's be honest. You got Asians come from different parts from each other. From dark Asian to light Asian to red Asian. Different parts of Asians. You got Latinos come from different parts from each other. From the black to white to Asian. Same thing the Middle East. Come from black and white and Asian. Same thing Native Americans. What I'm saying is they come from the original race of people of tribe of Ham, the tribe of Shem, and the tribe of Jacob. Who the tribe of Jacob? It's the white folks. It's them same folks that own your schools, that own your household, that own police. Dumb folks, the ones that built the schools, the ones that create the books, writing the books, the ones that create the TVs, the radios, the flags. That's why they feel like nobody can be more American than them because they the ones built this country. And if it was for European white influence, see, a lot of our people forget this, but they got to understand whites did not help by themselves. They have help. They didn't did this on their own. They have help by blacks, Latinos, Asian, Middle East, and other reasons. For some reason, they forget that. They ain't forget it. They just ain't thought about it. Then you got to understand, blacks built this country too. And whites have to understand that. That's why they put Obama in being the president. Not only that Obama is half black and half white. Sometimes that little white ain't enough. You have to be pure pure white. You got to be so pure white. You got to be reddish or pale. That's what they think. Why you think that whites come from melon from the black and black can be bleached from white? Why you think that, white people are the only people, they come out at night. And that is true in some sense. They come out in the sun, but they don't stay in the sun there very long. They stay into an early evening time because they don't want to get skin cancer. They turn red. That's why they get sun tanning so much, trying to get the color feature to our featurement for our people. They obsessed with black. They always upset. That's why that paint black and white face was about. Same thing, the paper brown bag. Black people came up with the paper brown bag, what tracing into the past to white and not past the present to black. That explains it. People so obsessed with color, the number one problem. People are come from the box of colored crayons. Don't fall into the box of lies. Come from the box out of the truth and truth out of the lies. It tells you, I think that people need to be held responsible how they teach their children when it comes to found of race. If you're going to hate any of people of race, you better hate to others of all who taught it. It's their mom and dad responsible. They got to accept people for the way they is and the way they are, how God made them and remade them, even if they don't believe in God or not. They ain't got to like a group of people, but they got to respect them. For me, instance, I can't stand a racist because they are the real reason why racism still continue. I don't care if it's a white person or a black person. It's up to that responsibility to teach anyone to live as to live as a right to be a human being in the world. There's no human beings no more. People don't care anymore. People are so damn evil, corrupted, and corrupted evilness. They hate to see anybody be happy. Why you think crimes are going up? Why you think that they shutting these schools down? They rather see this country fall than let a black man be and proceed. And Obama need to be aware of this if he don't stand up to himself now. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Some of these races need a lot of can of open of ass whooping on them because it show you right there they don't want to see nothing good. And it's not included to a white, it's included to anyone who consider themselves as a racist. Yeah, there's a lot of bigotry. They bigot to racists that they bigot up. They better than anyone else. and there's a lot of the prejudice. They prejudice that they don't believe there's certain beliefs they believe. They're gonna stick to their own beliefs, and they believe in halves. And then you got uh not integrated, but integration to another person's race, because they can't go to other places like they can go, but they don't have no right. People can go any place that they can go, as long as they don't hurt nobody. But my point is this: hate has been taught in every public household, every parent that you see, a mother and a father. Some people taught a discipline of love. Some people taught a discipline out of underblend, how to hate anybody. I hate people that lack ability and no ability. Those are people I can't stand. I don't give a fuck if you're white or black or Latinos or everybody else. If I say to you as my brother or cause, you my cause to be my brother. But if I say to you as my enemy, I'm gonna make and treat you like you as my enemy that you should be. Just like you would treat me as a lost cause of the brother or the lost cause to be my enemy, or be your enemy. Be your enemy of you as referred to me as your brother or your enemy. I will kill anybody. If it's white, black, Latinos, Asian, doesn't matter who it is, gay, women, whatever. The problem is people need to start study when it comes to color. Where whites come from, where Asians come from, where Latinos come from, where Middle East come from, where blacks come from. They ain't come out of nowhere. They come from the fall from the heaven above the sky high. They come from out of nowhere. I think that they come from the original people of tribe of Ham. Ham is black people. Ham is black people. And who the tribe of Shem? Asian people. Asian people. The black people are the ones picking cottons. They're the ones that digging up the diamonds and became blood diamonds, because they kill people out of the diamonds if they don't dig up to serving up and give it to the people who award and re-award them for them to get the diamonds. They the ones that create hip hop, different genres of music, dominate sports, all that. We part of America just as much as Europeans, and Europeans know this. They know it, just like our people know it, just like Hula the Sham, Asian people. They the ones created of different. They the ones create the tea. They the one. Now you got English tea. That's from white people. But the tea is come from, I still think it come from Asian people. But white people come up with their own tea. Black people came up with their own tea. They the ones create the martial arts. They the ones created of every different fortune firecrackers and fortune cookies and 4th of July. These people I just mentioned. Then you got Latinos and Asian and Middle East. I mean, you got Latinos in Middle East and Native Americans. Latino people are the ones who create the piñata. They're the ones who created a certain language barrier. They're the ones that created that clean the hotels, get their women clean hotels, and they the ones that mow the lawn or the yard. You say Middle East are the ones that create oil. They're the ones created of the tons of brick of gold. They're the ones that create of these gas stations. That's Middle East. Native Americans, they're the ones create the cornfield. They the ones created smoke pipe. They the ones created different of tattooing artists of different paint. But original tattoo artist is the paint, but as a tattoo art of paint of ink. What I'm saying is everybody create America together. White, Latinos, Asian, Middle East, Native Americans, even blacks, even Asians. They all create America. Because of that, I think colorism in society separate that. To get the whites turned against the blacks, and get the blacks turned against whites, get the Asians turned against Latinos, get the Native Americans turned against Latinos and whites and blacks and a lot of others. So what I'm saying is we got to brace and come together as one and fair as one, and shall be undone and reundone, because fuck this racism shit, because all of this is nothing but colorless and colored out the blind out of the sight, and keep out of the blindness and be openly of shaping of all colors, for see things clearly from all race of people's life as being human beings, as the way we live and the way we are, and peace and one love, and God love and bless of all. And much love have to be brace in and brace up. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Don't let colorism define what racism is. And that's the only way to defeat racism. The racism got to start in here to then to now. And that's why these things are going on there. The only racism going to end is going to end there or now. You're the only one can stop it. If nothing can stop it, it's always going to keep a conflict. Which one is different from the other race? No one's different. Only color that matters is red. We all bleed red. The only color that matters ever spit, and that's green. But it's only that the only race that only matters, the only race that shall be mattered, the only race only going to be mattered is the human entire race. Once again, once together. And that's all I can say about that, alright? It's your boy Domination. This is Back in the Base and Chuck of the Deuces, how we do the tax, baby. Until next time, alright? Alright. Peace, and I'm out.